Except it's going to go from the south instead of the north. It's over Oklahoma right now.
I'm loading up, Ryan.
You're in?
It's loading up.
Okay. You heard there was another spy balloon, Jacob?
For real?
Yeah, it's over Oklahoma right now.
Hey! They gonna shoot it down again?
Right after all the out.
Oh, just farted.
You said what?
You like that?
Like it?
Mm.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Daddy Mojo.
Get the fuck out of here.
Dang.
I hate you.
I never loved you.
That's a lie.
I hope you get a virus. You and your computer.
That's
What
tough.
computer? I don't have a computer.
Oh.
You bet your phone.
Not a computer.
Someone say it's like a computer.
Could say, but it's not.
Aw.
I could say you're gay, but you're not.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Dang. On YouTube.
Alright, Ryan, I'm going in. I'm going in. Can you hear me?
Y'all playing y'all's game?
Yo.
They making
Trying to
love
figure
to
it
it.
out.
They're making love to it.
What they doing?
Making love to it.
Mm.
I'm going in, Ryan. I'm going in.
Hot me up.
My mic
Wiggin.
and Wiggin.
You hate a Wiggin.
Yo.
Wiggins.
I can't wait for week 10.
What happens week 10?
I play Mojo.
Out of water. It's tough.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has come to East Asia in the bustling
We in the
metropolis
Dragon Stadium.
that is Tokyo, Japan.
Yeah.
Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dragons of Tokyo.
Dude, I hate receiving first.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
Ryan.
Huh?
And
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. But you look at this defense. Well, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many? 7.
I mean, think about
That's
that
still
number
cut-
now. That's
cut in
supposed
half,
to be a
Jacob.
lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Second and 11.
Wrong freaking button.
And this one
Holy
too
crap.
low.
I thought my running back was RB.
I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
Why ain't Jacob talking?
It says Michael's wigging out.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up
the only show I have to screen, Jacob.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you
I'm
talk
telling
about
that,
being
Pedro.
physical all game long. Sometimes
I was
being
telling him
physical
again.
is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
That's taken on the 25. The good kick, 48 yards.
Why is it streaming like
on
that?
the return. And out will come the offense
I
as they
don't
take
know.
over.
Is it because he's on PC or console?
Probably.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage. And
Why ain't Jacob talking?
Freaking
And
flag,
given
dude.
6
Why
yards
are you
here
face
as he
masking?
stopped
You
near
big
the
dummy.
35
Oh,
at
that's
the
over.
34.
Good deal.
So it's the big left tackle.
It looked like
who
they
gets
face
tagged with a
face
hold.
masked
And
him.
sometimes you're actually executing the block
Jacob.
well, and he starts to slip off of you.
It
and
said his mouth
instinctively you
wigging
reach
out.
out and grab him.
It's only
And
showing
when
I
it's
have to
done like
screen.
that, it's often seen by the official and called.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of
It's only
football.
showing half the
I
screen,
think
Jacob.
it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last
Jacob,
game.
it's only showing
This
half
team
the
does a
screen.
nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
How can I get that by? Who's
And he
that?
bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Hey, bro, I don't
That's a
think
little
Jacob can
grabbing,
hear
a
me.
little hand fighting. By any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Call him, see what's up. See why his mic's not working.
So they bring out their punter as the drive goes backwards.
Took
So
so
he's
long,
on
I
to
didn't think
punt
you
it
were punting.
away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And taken at the 46. Well, not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, I can't hear Jacob.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll manage to pick up about
I can't hear
4
it.
on 2nd down. But you look at this defense. Right now they're ranked number 29
I would.
in the
You never
NFL
know.
against
Make
the
sure he's
pass.
all right.
So 4th from the bottom, Charles.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
I'm a big
Just a little
dummy.
too
What the heck am I
lackadaisical,
doing?
Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball
You're a
in
little
time.
slow.
Delay of game.
Again, I'm not sure if he
tired.
understood where the
We're
clock was
freaking
located
waiting
in
for-
different stadiums. It's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Hey, Jacob's only showing half the screen, bro.
It's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games.
His mic's
that lead
wigging
them
out
to
too,
believe
Levi.
that even in a long distance situation, they can still
Yeah, it's
run
only
the
showing
football
half
and gain
the
enough
screen
yards to
still.
put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it?
Where's Jacob at?
The pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
I don't know if he's in here now.
What's going on around here?
Take the field goal.
It told me to go for it, so.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
What's the wind?
Looking to throw.
Don't worry, it told me to go for that against Mojo too.
Man, that's complete. And this is going to wind
Good
up
idea.
working
Good
out
idea.
just fine as he'll have a
Oh,
Washington
terrible
first
idea.
down.
They just smoked me.
And an
That's the
end
one he
zone
ran it
there
all the
as
way
they
back.
convert on fourth.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all
Man,
week,
not kid,
both
that's
sides of the ball,
51.
offense and defense, are going through every
Big dog.
situation.
He got it.
And in this case, the offensive guys had the right
He
play
did
dialed
get
up
it.
because defensively, you work
He
on
did
third down
get it.
situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Likely holds in the quick slant. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards that time to push him up
Jacob,
first
you
and
want to have the
goal.
screen, bro?
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge, maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out, you can run wide receiver routes with him, you can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Now back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Touchdown! Isaiah Likely. His first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's
Through an opening, and there he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A gain of 32 that time.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dragons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Oh, look at this play call. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 33 yards that time. And that seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust, and he knows how good his guy is. So to him, it wasn't up for grabs. To him, it was a big play waiting to happen.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Dragons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. On target to his man, Likely. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw again. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now is the punter, Jordan Stout. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's 2nd and 8. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And it's caught. Touchdown. George Pickens. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Dragons take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Complete to Likely on the out route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire 4th remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Rolling to his right. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
Well, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second and a couple. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now a handoff looking right. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third. They'll set up to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A good pickup after the penalty, 12 yards, and it's second down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Eluding the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Washington on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Hands it off out of the gun. Yeah, great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. 115 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Here's a handoff out of the gun. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And on now is the punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
Ready, break.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Right side, there's Likely with it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Hardman. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back to throw again. Touchdown, Washington. Traylon Burks, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some 1st downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. 2nd and 6. Now they try the right side here.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And they will take a knee here.
And there it is, the standard symbol. Taking a knee means that one team won and the other one obviously lost the ball game. But now that team that won is 2-2. After the first 4 games, I think they're okay with a 2-2 start. Not overly happy, but at the same time, not depressed either.
You mentioned to me breaking down a season in quadrants, so the first quadrant
Bro,
is kind
Jacob,
of a
that was a
check,
good game,
as you said,
bro.
for okay. Not great, not bad.
Yeah, right now they're just
GG.
holding serve. They look
That
forward
was
to
a
their
good
next
game.
4. Maybe they can make a surge there.
That was fun.
What a ball game this
We
was.
were
What
going
an
back and forth,
atmosphere
really.
This was, and the home
Yeah, that was
team
a good
getting
game.
the late touchdown, getting the
I don't know
victory,
how
and
you
now
got that
everybody in this
pick on me,
building can
bro.
file away with smiles on their
And
faces.
then that goal
And
line
real estate
stand I
people
almost
tell
had. I
us
know
all the
you
time,
were
it's
mad.
location,
You were running the ball the whole time.
location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember,
That was a good.
they were
That
down
was
to their
good. That was
final
fun.
chance to retake the lead, that home field advantage.
Okay.
That was fun. Man, that was my best game I played yet too.
Yeah.
Like even against the computer, that was like my most fun I've had.